In this recording, I had to copy the quadrilateral ABCD and translate it 6 paces to the right. So counting from each point, starting at C, and you count 6 paces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the first point. When each one of these are 6 spaces over. So B, count 6 spaces, and you get B prime. And the question says, what do I notice? That, excuse me, that each point is 6 spaces, and that the points between, so D prime and A prime, are exactly the same spacing apart as D and A on the original image. And I think by my students being able to draw that, they will see that relationship and it will make sense to them. The second problem that I'm doing, which is number 8. So number 8, it asks to rotate clockwise 90 degrees from the vertex C on this quadrilateral. So here's C, and this is the original point, and you rotate that 90 degrees. So you're here, this would be your B prime. And then from there, I looked at the relationship between B and A, how many spaces apart, and then I made my point A. From A to D, I looked at what is the spaces between A and D, and then I made A prime and D prime. And likewise, from D to C, I made D prime and C prime. And the question, and that's all that the question asked me for that one. In part A, it says join each point A, B, and D to its image with a line segment. And ask, are all of these line segments the same length? Does this make sense? So here is D, and I drew a line segment to D prime. And here's B and a line segment to B prime. So if I count, B is 1, 2, 3 spaces away from B prime. And D is 1, 2 spaces from D prime. And A is about 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces from A prime. So the question is, are all the line segments the same length? That answer is no. But does this make sense for the rotation? Yes, because it's rotated 90 degrees. And these spaces are the same on the original image of the quadrilateral. And my students will be able to measure that and be able to see that relationship as well. Part B on number 8 asks you to join A prime, B and B prime, D and D prime to the center with a line segment. So that is what I drew. And say, which of these line segments have the same length? Does this make sense? So the A to the C is the same length as C to A prime, and D to C is the same length as C to D prime, and B to C is the same length as C to B prime. Those make sense, and they are the same length, and it makes sense for the rotation that there will be the same length in the original, and you're just rotating them. They should be the same length in the corresponding image. The last question, C, has me examining the angles by joining the point to the center and then to the image of the point. And all these angles the same size? Yes, they are. So if you look at the angle between that is made from the triangle AC, A prime, that is a 90 degree angle because I've rotated that shape 90 degrees. Likewise, the triangle that will be made from D, C, and D prime, starting right here, is 90 degrees as well. And likewise, the B, C, and B prime, that angle is 90 degrees. And so it does make sense for the rotation, since I did rotate it from A to A prime 90 degrees.